You ever had a problem and you actually didn't know that you have it? That was me back in 2008 when I was still in high school. That time I used to have attacks where I would start all of a sudden breathe so fast. I lose my breath, I start shaking a little bit, and sometimes tears will roll down. I didn't know what was the problem. I was taken to hospital. The doctor said thought I had asthma. He gave me citizen. Years moved by, vacation, the same thing happened. At university, the same thing happened. All of a sudden, I feel like I fainted. It actually I can hear everything and everyone who is speaking. I could tell that it is this particular person walking into the room. It was so sad. It was so painful and irritating and exhausting because I didn't know when it would come. Even if I'm happy or I'm sad or I'm alone or I'm in public, I didn't know what caused it. I actually started living with it. It was in 2020 during COVID that I said enough is enough. I was tired of living that kind of life where I didn't know what was next. I didn't know when I'm going to fight or collapse or what. I was tired of it. Told myself enough is enough and it's time that I look for help. Called my friend called Rashim and told her, you know what, I'm tired of this feeling because she actually knew about it. She gave me a number for some doctor called Dr. Titus. But when I had a phone call with this doctor told me that, you know what you're having is panic attacks. I was like, oh, I didn't know what a panic attack. I actually didn't know what it was. I'd never heard of that. He told me that when you're having anxiety or anxious, sometimes you get panic attacks. He told me I need to sit down and find out actually what causes the attacks, what triggers that kind of feeling, because I could know when it is coming, the kind of headache that was. He told me sit down and find out what actually brings those attacks. So I kept monitoring myself to find out why and what happened and how can I control these panic attacks. So one of the things I remember doing myself, I came up with 5 things. I remember writing them down and told myself, this is what I'm going to do from today to make sure that I never get these panic attacks. I never get to this anxiety mode. And one of them was letting go. As I started letting go of anything that does not serve me, anything that causes pain, anything that's not comfortable in my life, anything that I decided to let it go, and it actually worked for me. And surprisingly or excitingly, since then I've never had any panic attacks from 2000 up to now. Zero panic attacks, no anxiety. Definitely, I'm a human being, a work in progress, but at least I'm in a better situation, and I'm happy about that.